Hi, I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Andrea.
We're Natural Be Ewe Yarns, and this is the finale of our Spring Floozy Knitalong.
It's been a lot of fun.
It has been, and we've extended it. It was 7 full weeks. This is the last saga, and I have tallied up all the points that people got for their picture ballots.
She got the spinny thing ready.
I did.
She's good at that.
But
I wouldn't have the first clue.
We're both wearing sweaters that we made. Mine was a little longer ago, and this is the one you made for the cow.
You want me to stand up?
I think you should show it off a little bit. Ooh.
I haven't even blocked it yet. But look, the sleeves are the perfect length, and it fits nicely. The yoke is just...
I like it so much.
It's really cute.
It
The back.
It is really. You're really cute too. Oh my.
And the neck
She's
is
popping out her bum at me.
And the neck is nice. It's a little higher than some tops, but for spring and summer, it's the right height because you don't want it too high.
Yeah.
But you still want it to be nice and warm.
Yeah, you're not looking for a turtleneck anymore, right? But this way...
You're never looking for a turtleneck.
I'm never looking for a turtleneck.
But I do have a turtleneck that I knit that I need test knitters for.
Okay, one thing at a time here. So what was your favorite part about knitting? Well, what was your favorite part of this knit-along?
I think working to keep the colors nicely mixed on the body of the sweater because I had such a busy yarn.
Yeah. And
I'm really, really happy with how that turned out. I always enjoy the mosaic knitting and watching the pattern develop, but I was very, I haven't knit with a yarn this busy that I've dyed. So it was nice to see how to make it work so that you don't get that pooling. Because on some projects you want pooling and on some projects you don't. And on this I don't. So between striping the skeins in on the sleeves to avoid the pooling and then doing the helix knitting on the body, it's a miracle.
And it does look really good. I'm gonna
I love it.
I'm gonna get a snapshot of it. She's gonna do a small modeling gig for me. I'm gonna get a couple snapshots of you wearing the sweater before it's blocked. But hey, we aren't perfect, right?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to block
I hope
it.
Everyone at least has a finished sweater or is very nearing to the end.
At least nobody should be stuck on Sleep Island.
Yes. Though some people did say they were doing the body first. There were a couple people who were going to do their own thing, which was cool.
Yes.
A lot of people who did do the sleeves first said that it was easier and not as heavy to turn and work it, so that was nice. How soft is it? Because you keep running your hands up and down the sleeves.
I like it. It's so cushy.
They got a little bally.
Yeah, because I was throwing those sleeves around a lot. Knitting the body, but I have to get the gleaner out.
Nothing that a gleaner can't fix.
Right.
You look great. I'm so happy for you. Yeah. And there were a lot of people who posted their finished or almost finished cardigans and sweaters. And
I like them all.
They're very beautiful. I like the color choices.
It never ceases to amaze me how a group of people can all knit the same pattern with the same brand of yarn and have such totally unique sweaters.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah,
there were a couple people who either joined us for our maker circle or posted a picture in the beginning of the yoke. And then we never got another picture from them again.
I hope that they haven't had trouble.
Yes, if you do need to reach out, do so. We're available by email and messenger. And if you are, playing catch up in the coming weeks, you can always go back and watch the videos again.
Right.
But if you posted a picture at any point, you got a ballot, so you are part of the draw. And the draw, are we showing off the items before we draw or after? I think we should do it first.
I think so too, because otherwise people might not watch if they're not the winner.
Okay. So one of the items that we were giving away was the pop top, the Eyelet pop top pattern, which is one of your designs.
Mm-hmm.
Put it a little bit closer. It's perfect for the spring and summer months, throwing it on over top of a sundress or a tank top, just a light layer. And you knit it originally in wool, but we are going to be giving away enough, 4 skeins, I believe it would take.
4 skeins, yeah.
Of your choice of the cotton candy DK.
And there are 3 different speckled variations.
Right. One leans towards fuchsia and turquoise, the other purple and lime, and one is like a cornflower blue and a soft
periwinkle blue and
soft peachy tone.
A coral color, yeah.
So I knit the ranunculus again using, I think it was this one, it's called Spice. And it drapes really nice. It's very lightweight. Pleasure to work with the yarn and knit.
And it's so soft.
It is so soft.
Like for cotton, yeah.
And I don't think of cotton as a very giving yarn. You know, it's like more structured than sort of like, say, alpaca or merino, something that drapes.
Mm-hmm.
But I did find that my top that I knitted, it does drape.
It does drape.
It's really pretty.
This is incredibly scrumptious.
Scrumptious. I like it. So that's the
what's
cotton
the next
candy
thing?
DK.
Yeah.
The next thing, if we're looking for knit kits, we have a selection of colorways for the Happy Mood shawl.
There's 2 Happy Mood shawl kits.
Yes.
This one and another one.
Mm-hmm. And we can always put together a third based on a color palette of your choosing. So,
right.
If you like more pinks than blues or more purples than this, but this is one of the options. And I wore the Happy Mood shawl on one of our last podcast episodes. I will link to it in the show notes so that you can see.
I think that the Happy Mood shawl showcases why we, I think it's an advantage that we have 50-gram skeins as well as 100-gram skeins of our yarn, because you can have a whole range of colors in one shawl without having to buy the full skeins of each of those colors. Right.
And with the different blues in here, it's sort of like a gradient.
Sort of.
Yeah.
And then there's the pop of color with the
purple and with the yellow. Yeah. Okay. Want to show off what's on your left?
The other item that we have that people can choose is the bucket bag that is new to us.
So this is a circular bottom.
This year, yeah.
It was big enough to fit your whole sweater project that you were working on.
Yeah, and I'm a big girl, so that's a lot of yarn.
It has an inner pocket as well as the lining.
And a drawstring closer. So.
And then the burlap handle as well.
Right, so it's nice and strong.
And it's been eco-printed, the fabric.
Yes.
Though there are ones that are made out of tapestry. I suppose you'd have the choice.
Yes, there are several that you can choose from. And the winner will be able to let us know what they would like.
Anyway, when we showed that bag off for the first time a little while ago, maybe 2 months ago, immediately someone bought it. So I hope they're very happy with it. It's a very great, versatile bag. Yeah. Another option is our Maker's Meadow kit, which contains...
You don't have to open it.
I don't? Okay. It contains 2 50-gram skeins, which are perfect for mismatched socks, or...
part of a shawl.
Yeah.
On the yoke of a sweater. I think that would actually be really nice if you had like a contrast color and then use those 2 on the yoke of a sweater.
Mittens or striped socks, something like that.
All kinds of things. Then of course,
the seafoam lavender products, including the...
hand lotion, which is phenomenal.
I was like, the hand
Look at my hands. They're just a mess. I've been in the dye pots. And I'm going to be using a lot of seafoam lavender hand lotion.
Yeah, it's really absorbent, wonderful for knitting.
Beautiful.
There's also the sachet with the lavender buds, and then the lavender mist spray for, you know, your pillows and such. You can even use it as a body spray.
Because lavender is a moth repellent, so spraying your fine knits or your stash, or keeping the sachet with your yarn stash is a wonderful way to protect your wool.
Yes. Now, to show off the last 2 things, I'm going to pop this over here.
I'll pop this over here.
Thank you. And I'm going to move them across the table because we have the option of either an eco-printed silk scarf. There are a couple variations. You don't have to go with purple. And a naturally dyed, botanically dyed, occasionally eco-printed cotton scarf as well. And again, there are more options and variations. I should say cotton shawl. It's much wider and longer.
Yeah, it's quite large.
But the silk scarves are some of my favorites. So
it's funny. I like the cotton one and Jasmine likes the silk one.
Yes.
Okay, so without further ado, we really should do the spinny thing.
Okay. Okay, I've got to pull it up.
And you said something about...
Yeah, so as you can see, we have a random name generator spinner. And I'm going to hit the button, and the wheel is going to spin, and a winner is going to be selected. Your name is entered as many times as you got a ballot. So best of luck to the winner.
Yes.
All right. Well, congratulations to the lucky winner.
Way to go, Barb.
Barb! I was waiting for you to announce it.
No, I was waiting for you to announce it. But,
so, Barb is our winner.
Yes, and Barb did make a lot of posts, and she had a greater number of...
Well, yeah, I sort of limited it to one ballot per week.
Right.
Right, but she was, you know, very active in showing her progress, especially her journey through the Sleeve Island and how she made her own.
It was really nice the way that she posted that, and then the addition of the pattern on the sleeve, right? That was really cool.
And, you know, I feel wonderful that she won. Not that everyone deserved it. Everyone has been such a good participant, but Barb herself started the sweater
she wasn't even doing the knit along when she started it. She got the yarn as a Christmas gift because she really wanted to knit this sweater.
Right, and you had originally suggested the pattern. Barb got on board. I cannot.
Right, and Terry got her the yarn for
it. But then she had to rip it all out.
Because it started out too big. So she had knit the entire yoke and then tried it on and was like, oh my God, I don't like it like this. Took it all apart and then joined the knit along with because she needed a rest from it.
So thanks for sticking with it and for joining us, Barb.
And congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And thank you everyone else along the way for joining in and sharing.
I really do enjoy when you post your progress pics because it's beautiful to see how it comes together. The different combinations. It never ceases to amaze me, eh?
No, it doesn't. I love it too. So if any of you still want to post a picture of you wearing your finished item, that's wonderful.
And if you're not finished, go ahead and post as you go because I think that you're not the only one that may not be finished, and I think that it will encourage you to complete it if you, as the people that haven't quite gotten there, if you know about one another a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
You can keep each other going.
Yeah, that's what a knit along or even the group of adventurous knitting is about, right? It's just sort of sharing progress and keeping each other inspired. And
I'm going to have to show mine again because I didn't block mine yet.
No, you didn't. So you're going to have to show it again. And a gentle reminder that it would be wonderful if those who participated at whatever stage you are right now would post on Ravelry under the projects.
Yes, post your project.
If you post your project and you link the pattern, you can also link the yarn, and then people can see how yours knit up and sort of it's just all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because people like to see how yarns knit up, and going to the projects in Ravelry is a great way for people to see it. Like, I had to actually knit it to find out how this one worked, right? So,
but you love looking at the projects page, even not specifically for a yarn, but just to see how other people have done it.
Yes.
Because a lot of the time, I'll put that down a bit so they can see your sweater. A lot of the time, you find inspiration in how other people have chosen to sort of tweak the pattern to themselves, whether it's color choices or
change it up a little bit and that kind of thing. And sometimes if you like the pattern, then when you see it twisted color-wise in another direction, all of a sudden you love it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, and I always like to see something knit up in somebody my size, because then I know whether or not it's going to work on me.
That's true, yeah. Very true. The only other thing I wanted to announce is that tonight is also Maker Circle. That is our bi-weekly Zoom social.
So, it would be great if those of you, well, it's great for everybody to join, but especially if you are in part of the Knitalong, if you could jump on and just share it live with people that are also part of the Knitalong.
You mean wear your sweater or bring it along?
That's it.
Yeah.
It's
okay. I had a moment before when we were talking about Barb and I said Bob. So
yeah. You teach me to school.
I'm having real trouble today. And we sent out a newsletter to our followers, our subscribers, to let them know that we are now taking pre-orders on this year's Advent calendar.
Yes.
As well as this year's 2024's Everything is Love.
Right. Mm-hmm. Because I have a batch in the works.
Right.
The first batch.
There are a couple retail stores that might claim some, so if you are interested, you can now pre-order on our website. And there's also a little rainbow sheep that you might want to.
It's cute.
Purchase.
What's his name?
We didn't name him.
Oh, right.
What do you want to name him?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll think about it.
Yes, Henry.
Henry? Oh, I don't like it.
Okay, neither do I.
You can like it. Well, maybe you
I have no idea.
Drop some name suggestions in the comments. Let us know if you enjoyed this knit along, and do join us for the next one.
Yes.
Not yet announced.
Coming up in the near future.
Very soon.
I think that's about it.
That's everything.
So hopefully we'll see you tonight.
Okay.
For now, be natural.
Be you.
Bye.
Bye.